Hi everyone, I hope everyone can hear me. Let me see the volume. Okay, the volume is okay now. Hello everyone, Happy New Year to everyone. This is my first greeting today. I wish everyone an amazing, prosperous, happy new year. We all thank God that we see the day today. So let's just give ourselves a big thank and thank the Almighty God there for making us see today's date. So I wish everyone a happy new year. This is my message for today. My apologies for coming in late. You know, sometimes when you depend on cheap items, that's how it happens. So my mic, I was really struggling with the mic. You know, when you buy something cheaper, because I'm trying to improve as days goes by. I'm trying to improve on my creativity. So I've got myself a mic, but it's the cheapest I've got. So because of that, I have to pay for that. Cheapest in a sense, it's not that cheap. It's cost me about £40. It cost me £40, but look, I've been trying to fix this on. The mic is working though. It's just that, you know, the clip that you have to clip on is giving me trouble. He's giving me wahala, if that's the right word. It's giving me wahala to fix it on my cloth here so that it will be much easier for me to talk rather than holding it like this. So I've been struggling to fix that. That's why I was a bit late with my scheduled time. I don't think it will work. So in the meantime, I think I have to hold it like this and put this one aside so that we can start on. First, I think I need to move the table a bit further my side. Okay. All right. Okay, I think that's better. Let me see the lighting. I put the lighting at the back here as well. Okay, that's perfect. I think that's a bit better now. So, welcome everyone to my live streaming again. I know that we are all surprised at the moment for coming in live on a Wednesday today, because usually my life goes, I do my live streaming on Wednesdays, weekends, but today, because it's a special day, today is the 1st of January 2025. Woohoo! What an amazing day. First of all, we need to thank ourselves. We need to thank the Almighty God. We need to thank all those loved ones around there who has made it possible for us to see today's date, which is the 1st of January 2025. If we look back, we think of what others have went through. There are some people who haven't made it for today. There are some people who have gone by due to some other issues. And there are some people who are lying in hospital beds today. And there are some people who are still unwell. So if you see today's date with having a good health and good mental health well-being, so you need to be thankful for that. That's our first topic we're going to discuss today. Today is just a bit of general discussion about the new year, what we have achieved so far from 2024 to this 2025. So all those who haven't made it to 2025, will pray that God will give them the right pathway wherever they are. So let's pray for them so that God will give them heavens wherever they are. So those who are in hospital bed, we need to pray for them as well. May God give them and grant them good health and well-being. May God raise them off that sick bed back to health so that they can all go home to their families, to their friends, so they can all have that quality of life. So let's just pray for them so that they can make it for this Christmas. So that's my New Year's wish for those who cannot make it for this day, and for those who are in sick bed, trying to get better so that they can be at home to their loved ones. So we need to wish them luck, health, and well-being, and grant them whatever they wish for this year. So for those of us who have made it this year, 2024, 2025, I beg your pardon. Sorry. So those who have made it for this 2025, let's continue to pray and let's continue to thank the Almighty for making it this far, seeing this day today. So let's continue to pray so that whatever we wish for this year, let it be granted by the Almighty. So thank you so much for coming by, and thank you for joining me to pray for this 2025. Okay, so let's crack on. So today's topic, we're going to focus on all our achievements, what we have achieved from 2024 to 2025, and what are the plans for this 2025. So in that sense, I'll start with myself. I did put down some notepad here. As I said, always I need to plan myself. I have my planner here where I put my notes so that I won't come in here and start mumbling without a plan what to discuss. So first I'm going to start on what I've achieved so far in this year. What I've achieved in the year 2024, because this year just started, so I can't say this year. What I have achieved in 2024. First, I will start by my job. I will say I have achieved in 2024, based on my job, I did achieve greatly. In the year 2024, 1st of January, I think that was when I ended one of my jobs. I was working in a general hospital, but if I were in that job before I realized that YouTube was around, I would be one of the people that would say, I am quitting my job. I hate my job. I will quit my job to start up my YouTube channel without even looking backwards or without even having a backup plan. That's what I would have said if I was still in that job. If I realized that YouTube was grateful and massive for everyone there, I would have done that. I would have quit that job and without a plan and become a YouTuber. Because that job was really, really stressful. It stressed me out greatly. It makes me become very depressed. I love the fact of the job, what I was doing, because the job was supporting people with learning disabilities, and which that's my field, that's my specialities. I love it. But the dynamic that comes with it, the hard work that comes with it, the life, there was no life, I will say there was no life. It was still a 9 to 5 job, because the reason why I went for that job is to expand my knowledge. One, the money was not great. At the same time, the workload was massive. And thirdly, I was the only one doing all the work, the decision making, everything. Everybody was just looking at Anson. If things goes wrong, I am held accountable for anything that goes wrong. It was a stressful situation. I was stressed with that job. Like I said, if the time I was doing that job, and then I realized that YouTube was around and this is what YouTube can do for people, I would have been amongst those people that will leave their job without a backup plan and become a full-time YouTuber. I would have done that. That was the only job in my life that I lasted for, was it for just 10 months? I got fed up. I got tired, frustrated, because I was becoming more depressed. Every time you come from work, when you come home, you don't have time for anything else. It's just to freshen up yourself, go to bed, and sleep off. Nothing else to do, because you're so exhausted. It was exhausted. It was an exhausted work. But thankfully, I saw the opportunity with this current job I'm doing. When the post went out, applied, and set also based on that stressful job. I will say the positive is I acquired a massive experience with that job, because when you work alone, when you're a lone worker, to be honest, the experience will come everywhere, because if you look at yourself, you are accountable for anything that goes wrong. Any decision that you make, you're accountable for that. You will go the extra mile to do some more learning, research, so that you won't make mistakes. So this job actually helped me greatly to expand my knowledge, despite it was very, very stressful. So because of that, I managed to get this job that I am doing currently today. So I would say, one, I felt stressful for that job, but at the same time, I did acquire a massive experience and skills to make me do my current job as of today. So that is my achievement for this year. This is my current job. I love my job, and it is stressful, but the reason being, I'm not feeling the stress because I'm not alone. I've got a team that I am working with. Sometimes where you got stuck, there are other people there you can engage with. You work collaboratively, you share ideas, you come together and make it work. So that is how I minimize my stress. So I realize that I'm not the only one. Unlike the previous job, every decision has to come from you. When you make a big mistake, you are accountable for that, whatever goes wrong. But with my current position now, my current job, every decision doesn't come just by myself. It's a team's decision. So even if we do a wrong decision, it will be a team account. The accountability will be on the team. So it won't fall on one person. So that's the difference with this one. It is stressful as well, and it is a risky job, but at the same time, when you work collaboratively with other teams, with other people, you don't feel it at all, because you know you're not alone. You've got people backing you up. So I'm so grateful, and I'm so happy with my current job, which I love, and I won't leave this job for anything else, unless let's jump to YouTube. So the next topic, my next achievement for 2024 is getting to know that YouTube is here for everybody. So when I realize about YouTube, I know what is YouTube. I've been on YouTube for over many years. But what makes me go to YouTube is to watch movies, to watch comedies. That's all. It's just to watch programs. That's the reason why I go to YouTube and watch. Until there was a time when I was given a pot of land back home from Sierra Leone, because I am from Sierra Leone. So I was given a pot of land, and I do love the area where this land was. So with my own curiosity, so I took this land. Sorry, I beg your pardon. So I took this video that was sent to me just to watch and see how the area of the land and how the land was. They took a video and sent it to me. So because my phone was too small to see the whole area, because I love the area where the land was. So my curiosity was, I posted this picture or this video onto YouTube just to see. And that was when I created a YouTube account, because at that time I didn't have a YouTube account. I just go there to watch movies. So I created a YouTube account and posted the land there to see, to expand it on a big screen, to see how the area was, how the land was, so I can see clearly. So I love the land. Then I said, okay, I will keep it and see what I might be doing there in the future. And then some years back, I think after some months, 9, 10 to almost a year, I was planning to do something on that land. So, because at that time when I posted the land on YouTube, I totally forgotten about it until after almost a year. I said, let me look at this land so that I will expand it and trying to see what I'm going to do. Because if you look at how the land um, stand, then you will know what you're gonna put in there. So I was looking at maybe building a school for children who are in need, or build a health center, anything so far. So that was my intention. I said, okay, let me go over this land again and watch it. So go through YouTube on my account, and I saw um, people were watching that land. So was it about 45, 46? I can't remember how many views I saw on the land. I said, so people are interested in this land. I said, who are those watching this land? I said, let me have a look. So I was watching. I said, so people are very curious. That was when I get the idea that people can post videos, pictures, or whatever they like. They can put it there. People will view it. That was when I get to know that you can even get paid based on the requirements that YouTube put there. So I was so curious. I said, wow, so this even allows me to do more research on being a YouTuber. So I started researching, and then I started seeing other content creators talking about how YouTube can monetize a channel when it gets to the certain criteria that was required. So I was so curious. So, but I haven't started anything yet. I was just watching over. I said, I said, if that's so, you will get monetized. You will get paid just coming out here and talking about what you love. I said, since I love talking about my job and around learning disabilities or communication, I said this would be a good idea for me to come here and share what I know to the audience. Maybe people will resonate to my story and what I know. So first I started talking about, I created my YouTube, changed my name, changed the name of my YouTube channel based on the research, I've learned so far. And sorry, let me see if the mic is on. Okay, it's still on. And then I started talking about communication, how to inspire people, bringing in learning disability topics. And then I was seeing views, and then it was going well. But however, the views were not that great. And at that time, I was juggling. I think I was posting one video per week, or it wasn't that quite often though. It's when I have time, because the experience was not there. When I have time, then I post. When the time is not there, I leave it. So the views were not there, but still I was continue. Despite I was posting, I was still doing more research, looking at other content creators there, what is working for them. And then I think that was when I met this other content creator who said, in order for you to build a community, engaging with people there, you need to do live streaming. When you do live streaming, like what I'm doing now, that would bring people coming around. You start seeing people, you talk to them face to face. Then you build a community. But the problem was, in order for you to get to do a live streaming, you need to have 50, at least minimum of 50 subscribers. And I look at, at that time, I wasn't even keen of what is subscriber or whatever. I just come in here and share idea. I have no idea. So you have to have a minimum of 50 subscribers. Then when I looked at my subscribers, I only had was it 10? Yeah, it was only 10 subscribers. And the reason why I got those 10 subscribers, because when I first created my channel, I think the mistake I did, as I said, as you go along, you do a lot of mistakes, but based on those mistakes, you learn as you go along. So what I did when I created my channel, I share my videos and everything. I asked my family, it was my family and friends that subscribed. So they were the only one that subscribed, and it got stopped there. Not knowing that they only subscribed, but they were not watching. And the tendency of YouTube, when people subscribe to your channel, there will be the people that YouTube will send your videos to. So when you upload a video, YouTube will send those videos to your subscribers. So when they were sending the videos to them, they were not watching. So they thought that it's not because they don't want to watch you or they are not interested, but because they thought that when they subscribe, then that's it. They've done you a good job. So that was my first mistake, that never share your YouTube link to your family or even ask them to subscribe, because they won't watch. They won't watch. So allow your channel to grow smoothly, slowly, in a very normal way. Leave it. Let people come and subscribe to your channel based on your content. If they love your channel, if they love your content, they love what you are promoting, they will continue loving it. They will come in, they will subscribe, and they will stay. And each time you upload, they will always come to watch you. So when I have that experience, that was when I was doing some research. How can you get subscribers? What can you do to increase your subscribers, so that I will start doing this live streaming? And then I listened to another content creator who mentioned about uploading shorts. When you do shorts, because shorts goes really far, it goes to a lot of audience. It goes very, very far. People like looking or watching shorts more than long form videos. So in those days, I don't have any shorts, but when I was watching, the advice was you can even take some shots from other social media platform, even if they are not your shorts. You have some way you can minimize, do some changes, make the short becomes your own by doing some changes on it, do some reaction on those shots, and then if you post them, you won't get a copyright. So that was what I did. So I went to Instagram and started uploading this amazing short, very, very um, interesting ones about wedding, very beautiful ones. So I started downloading those shorts and then sending them. I do some reaction on them, changing the titles, put some reactions, sending them there. I started seeing maximum views, um, not just the views. I started seeing maximum subscribers. People were just subscribing there and there. And I made it. It got me, I think, in a space of 3 days, it got me up to 68 subscribers. And so I've reached my the subscriber needs for live streaming. So I was so happy. So after the 3 days, I decided, let me open because every morning I always go to my YouTube studios. And the first thing first, before you have a YouTube channel, you need to have a YouTube studio as well, because with your YouTube studio, that is where you check your analytics to see how well your channel is doing. If you required more improvement, that is when you will know if you need to do more. And that is when you will know how your audience like your video and which area you need to improve more on, or what other context do they watch more, then you can improve on those content. So the next morning I opened my YouTube studio to see how well the channel was doing, so that I will come and then maybe do a live streaming, whatever. And then I realized that everything went blank. So I was shocked. I said, wow. And in those period, a lot of content creators were talking about YouTube was really deleting channels at that time frame. I said, could it be that so deleted? And then first of all, when you experience that, like your channel just disappeared, the first thing first, go and check your email. There might be a message from YouTube, the reason why your channel got disappeared. So I went on my email. That was when I saw the email from YouTube that I've got a copyright strike. The copyright strike is when you use somebody else's contact. If you maybe you didn't remove the sound, you use the original copy of that that content you use the original and make it as your own, is a copyright strike because it's not your own. So the mistake I did, I think one of the videos, I didn't remove the writing, the write-up. It was a cooking session, so the ingredients, they write it down. So I removed the sound, I removed the title, but I left the written of the ingredients. I think that was why I got the copyright strike. So, but the lucky thing is, because you have to have a maximum of 3 copyright strike, then YouTube will delete your channel. For me, since it was my first copyright strike, I was given a warning. And then based on those warning, they gave me a condition to follow through. So I followed through that. The requirements that was should I should do before me getting my channel back. So I follow all those guidance as well. And then the next 1 hour, my channel was back. So when my channel was back, because of that copyright strike, I got scared. So I stopped posting those shots. I didn't go for them anymore because I don't want to get second or third. Because when you go a second one and a third one, then the YouTube would delete your channel. So I stopped. So the subscribers stopped at 68. But because I've got the requirement, so then yes, I think after a few days, few weeks, that was when I started my live streaming, which I was looking for. But even as of that, it wasn't going anywhere. The subscribers were just coming in once a day, twice a day. It wasn't that great. And then it got stuck on 71. From 71, it wasn't going anywhere. I tried again, do more research. I started improving on my titles, thumbnails. Still, it wasn't going anywhere. Then I continued to research. I never gave up. I never give up. The advice I will give everyone is don't give up on YouTube, even if it's not growing. There are some people who have been on YouTube for years, but they still continue. They never give up. And if you ask them today, if they tells you how much they got paid, how experienced they've become, they're earning through YouTube, you will be so surprised. So never give up. The opposite is continue to explore to see where you are lacking. Look at what is working and look at what is not working. So sorry, 1 second, please. I'm coming back. My apologies. Okay. Talking as well, it can get used very, very tiring, isn't it? Let me just do some typing here. So, just to say thank you to everyone who is watching. Let me just have maybe 1 or 2 minutes break and then we can continue from there. Because I really wanted this to be an interactive session. So if you have anything to share, you can share. The platform is there for every one of us. So let me just give a type. So whoever is coming in, welcome to my live show. Feel free to drop in any chat. Feel free to say what has worked well for you for 2024 and what you want for this 2025. So I'm just gonna type in on the chat. Well, second place. Let me just have a drink. I'll come back in the next 1 minute. My my apologies for that. You know, if you're making a live stream at home where you've got kids, the noise is just too much. So if you hear any noise in the background, my apologies. It's just that the kids are also doing their own thing. Even if you said don't make a noise, within in the space of 2 minutes they are back on it again. So there's nothing else I can do. So I'll just apologize if there is any noise in the background. My apologies for that. So let's continue. Okay, so I've talked about last year about jobs and then YouTube. So I think I'm on YouTube, isn't it? What my achievement for last year? Getting this my new job, and then getting to know that YouTube do exist, that you can be monetized on YouTube, and then that's where we're. So since I know that YouTube really exists, and if you put all your effort, you can be succeed on YouTube. You can in the future get a massive income. So since then, since I have that in my head, I decided to go really strongly on YouTube. So I then decided, okay, my future plan, not now, my future plan will be leaving my job and become a full-time content creator. That will be in the future when things goes well for me. And there was a time when I was hearing other content creators talking about quitting their job in order for them to become a full-time content creator, which was really, really, for me, it was a crazy ideas anyway. So where people say they will quit their job without a plan and go fully as a YouTuber without any backup plan. But for me, I looked at it and said, no, that's not a good way to go about this. If you have decided to become a YouTuber, make sure you at least you have a backup plan. Backup plan in a sense, because we all know wherever you are, wherever you find yourself, you still have needs. Needs in a sense financially, basic needs, financial needs, a lot of needs, bills needs. You need money to sustain yourself. So if you don't have that income set aside when challenges comes in, that is a crazy way of quitting your job without a backup plan to become a YouTuber. So I started researching on that topic just to create an awareness, because I felt like, how would I just look at myself, I imagine myself the way I am at the moment, my house rent, my light bills, gas bill, foods, water bill. I looked at it. If I leave my job becoming a YouTuber, how will I survive? So I just looked at it. I looked at myself and then look at those content creators there who are saying they've left their job without a backup plan. And then when you looked at some of the other videos, the struggle they are struggling, and you can see a lot of them are pushing them. They were pushing themselves, because when the money is not there, and then you want money from YouTube, you need to work very, very hard. You have to double your work. You have to double your work in order for you to make it. Trust me. And I saw that struggle. They are like, some regret it, some are working hard, some are even thinking of leaving YouTube because the income was not coming at that moment. Because you have to give yourself all extra hours before you can make it big. So I started bringing in some videos, just creating awareness, teaching how you can do both. Don't just focus on YouTube at that moment, unless if you start earning maximum money, then yes, it is okay to leave your job and become a YouTuber. But as long as YouTube is not paying you yet to your basic needs salary, still do your work at the same time, do your YouTuber gradually. Build that community. And then when you start having those subscribers, and then when YouTube started giving you huge amount of money that is sustainable, then yes, you can quit. And then I think I brought another video that stated, if the job that you're doing is costing your mental state, your health and well-being, that's fine. You can quit your job, because nobody wants to go to an environment where you're not happy being there, is costing your health and well-being. Then you can leave it. But at the same time, if the financial is not there yet, then that is when you can look for other way you can hustle while you're still at your own home. You can still be a full-time YouTuber, but at the same time, you can do some work from home jobs. There are some work from home jobs that you can do online, and you still get paid doing those jobs. So I have that video as well if you haven't watched it. So go and check for it, where I mentioned that you can still do your YouTuber, you can leave your job, or you can still work from home. You're earning money both side, both on your YouTube and your work from home job. So go and search for those audios, videos of mine, because I did mention the website that you can search for those jobs that you can work from home. Then they pay really, really big amount of money, and you get the opportunity to work from your own home as well. So I was bringing those videos, I think for almost more than a week. I was just preaching, or um, preaching that, about working from home if you're leaving your job, or you can balance both your job as well as becoming a YouTuber. So I then emphasize on, why don't you wait until when you're fully monetized, the money is still coming in. Because with YouTube, it's not immediately that you get monetized, then you start earning that money. It doesn't work that way. And to become monetized, you've got some certain criteria that you need to meet, which is you have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours before you can be eligible for monetization. And when you get monetized, that's when the work comes in, because you need to put all in on your videos. You need to create videos that are very, very interesting, eye catchy, people will click and watch. You work on your thumbnails, you work on your titles so that they are eye catchy for people to click and watch. Because how your views are on those videos that you are creating, YouTube pays you based on your views. If you have 100 views, you got the payment. You got 1,000 views, you got a different payment for those videos. So this is very, very important. So it's very, very important to create videos that are interesting, that people can view. So focus more on the views. That is how you get paid on YouTube when you are monetized. So for me, I followed all through those parts, because when you be on YouTube, the more you upload, the more you research, the more you will gain skills and experience and improve more on your videos. So this is how I did it. So when I got stuck on the 71 subscribers, I looked at my videos were not going anywhere. And when I was researching on why you're not getting views. Sometimes there are some videos that stated your channel can be dead and what you can do to revive your channel. I brought those videos as well. I was creating awareness at the same times I was working on my own videos as well. I was trying to rebrand my videos. The first thing I did was to change my channel name. My channel name used to be New Opportunities, so I changed it to Let Grow, because the New Opportunities, basically I was just talking about learning disabilities, communication. So I see that it wasn't giving me the views I wanted. So I said, okay, why don't I look at the trending topics that is going on YouTube? And then I saw what works best. People want something that they can learn, something they can learn, and then they apply it on themselves as well to upgrade themselves. So, like tutorial. Why don't you focus on teaching something that people can learn and then they can apply it? I said, okay, since I've already have experience on YouTube, why won't I start talking about YouTube tutorial? I think that was when I decided to change the name of my channel from New Opportunities to Let's Grow with Maria. So started teaching people what I've learned already, what I've experienced on YouTube. So this is how I managed to become a YouTuber, educating how helpful YouTube is. Now YouTube is a platform where you come in and experience express your knowledge, your ideas, you explore there, teaching others what you've known. So any ideas of your niche, whatever you're good at, you come in here, because YouTube is a search engine. People come in here, research for topics they are interested in. So if you have those ideas, why don't you come to YouTube and explore those ideas? Create that awareness. People can learn from you. And then at the end, when you're qualified enough, YouTube can pay you for those ideas that you're sharing. So YouTube is a platform, one, to share your ideas, as well as you get paid for those ideas as well. So I said, okay, why don't I come in here and start preaching about the good of YouTube? So since then, that is what I've been doing in 2024. So to maximize, so since then I changed the name of my channel, started changing on my videos, started changing on my strategies, my topics and all that. Then I started seeing massive improvements. And then instead of, because I like posting shorts, so instead of me using other people's shorts from other social media, so I decided to use my own shorts. Like when I'm doing my long form videos, I created a short on them as well. And those shorts goes viral. They goes wow. So people watch those shorts. So if they want to watch the long form, they will search for my channel. They'll come to my channel and look for that videos. And that is when I started receiving massive views and massive subscribers. So I started gaining subscribers, I started gaining views. So I rebrand my channel, bringing in, looking at my titles, improving on my thumbnails. And then I have got some apps that I downloaded supporting me with my editing. If you haven't know that app yet, it's called CapCut. I use CapCut to do my editing, to rebrand my videos, because when people watch your videos, if you do a lot of mistakes, like for now, I'm doing live streaming, which I'm not gonna edit. There are lots of mistakes there. Sometimes I have to get up and go and tell the kids to be quiet or that. If I'm doing a video, that will allow you to edit that side, but on live you can't. I just don't want to do it. I just leave it like that. And then I did downloaded another app that was called vidIQ. vidIQ helps you to generate ideas. You gain ideas what next topic you're gonna talk, and the topics that are really trending. So when you use vidIQ, it helps you to generate ideas, what topics to talk, and also how to design your thumbnail. It is a very, very good app that if you download it, it will help you greatly if you're really, really interested to become a YouTuber. But you have a little bit money that you have to pay though, because it's not a free app. With the CapCut, it's a free app, but there are some features that you have to pay for. But with the vidIQ, you have to pay to get those ideas, and they are trending ideas that are going viral at the moment. So I will encourage you to download those two apps. There are a lot of apps there, but these are the two that I'm using the most. That is why I'm so emphasizing on them. So that was when I started improving. So as of from talking now, the achievements I have achieved for the last 2024 is becoming a YouTuber, from the subscribers I had from 71, now I've gained up to more than 3,000 subscribers just by rebranding my channel. There was a time when I even wanted to close my channel, start up with a new one because I didn't see any growth. But since I made those changes by rebranding, now it's improving, it's growing gradually. So I'm so, so grateful for that achievement for 2024. So that is my achievement for 2024 that we've already I shared with you. So please leave your comments on the comment section below. If you're just coming in, tell me where you're coming from, and welcome to my live show. And if you haven't done so, please don't forget to subscribe and leave your comments on the comment section below. Tell me what has worked well for you for 2024 before this 2025. Okay, now we've ended 2024, all my achievement based on my work life as well as becoming a YouTuber. So it really works well for me. So now let's look at 2025. We've already said our prayers for this year. We thank God for everything He has done for us with the massive good health. I will say for myself, 2024, I had a good health, and leading to this 2025, continue to have good health. So I thank God for that. So let's just pray as well for this 2025. For those who haven't made it, let God let pray for them so that they can continue to have heaven where they are. Those who are in hospital, may God give them good health and for them to get up from their bed with good health and be back with their family and spend the rest of the 2025 with their family. So let's pray for them so that God will continue to give them good health and make them get up on that sick bed back home to their family to spend the rest of the 2025 with them. So that is how I'll start my 2025. So happy new year to everybody that is watching me. Okay, let's look at 2025. What are my plans? So before the 2025, the one thing I forgot to mention that when I wasn't improving at all, I set up my challenge, a 1 month posting challenge. I think within that 1 month, that's where I required all the knowledge by rebranding my channel, changing the name, looking at my thumbnails, titles, and all that within that 31 days. It was a challenge I set up from the 1st of December to the 1st of January, that is today, to post consistencies, looking at if consistencies will help to improve my channel. So that was when I challenged myself to daily posting. So since I was posting from that 1st of December to now, there was a massive improvement, a massive achievement, not just viewers, but subscribers as well, and also a massive engagement from audience there, and improving more on my skills. So as today is my last day of my posting challenge, and I still had one last video because this is just this live I'm making is to share my experience for that posting challenge. What really works was everything I put on that 32 days. It really works well. So if you haven't watched my videos, the one that I said I got myself 3,000 subscribers, and the other one that I posted was posting consistencies. Posting consistencies really helps to improve your subscribers' feeds and as well as view and watch time hours. It really works. So I will encourage you to set yourself that challenge. If you see that your channel is not growing, is not going anywhere, if you see that your views are not improving, and if you see that your watch time hour is not improving, try setting a challenge for yourself by posting every day, but make sure you give yourself a time frame. Don't just say I'm posting consistencies without putting a gap when it will end. Set that challenge and give yourself a time when to end the challenge and see how you will improve. But when you're setting that challenge ensure that the content that you're posting, they are of good quality, because you don't want to just send in videos anyhow like that without good quality. People will not watch it. So make sure they are watchable and they are likable. So that was the first thing I did. Work on myself, work on my videos, work on the thumbnails, work on the title, and the most important thing is the description and your hashtags. Work on them, because your hashtags, whatever you put there, can allow people to search for your channel or your videos through Google or YouTube. What you put in your hashtag, make sure it's something that is searchable. When people search for something, your channel will be part of it, or your video will be part of that search engine. So you need to really, really optimize your titles, your thumbnails, your hashtags, and your description. You need to optimize those, because that's the only way they can search for your videos or channel, and it will appear to anyone that is searching for that. So those are the things I work with first, to ensure that my videos will be easily searchable to the audience there. And then I think another thing I worked on more was during my challenge. I really acquired a lot of skills though. Now my editing is super, super fast. Um, it's super fast, but at the same time, I don't do quite much of editing now though, because my speech, my confidence of sitting on the camera also improves. So it really helps me not to edit more, because the mistakes lessen as well, because now I know what to expect and what to talk, and I am very, very confident when sitting in the camera now, because I know what to talk without feeling shy or without feeling nervous when you're sitting in the camera. So I really improved myself. So for this 32 days of posting challenge, it really works for me. It is worth it. But I still have to be honest with you though. There was some time in the mid of my posting challenge when I got burnt out because I was trying to be consistent. I was trying to be consistent at the same times. I wanted to. I was feeling stress. I wanted to give up, but I said no. I set up this challenge. I need to continue. I need to really end it. So there was a time when I felt like I was pushing my family away because I wanted to do my research, do my filming, do all sorts of things just not to miss a day of posting. So I felt burnt out. Burnt out is when you like feeling stress you started having, when you feel like you're having headaches, you're feeling stressed, you're feeling hungry, you're feeling unhappy. Anyone that talks to you, you feel very upset. You start pushing people away, and you start feeling tired. You started feeling like you want to sleep. You just don't want feel like doing anything, and you having those constant headaches. That is when you will know you have burnt out. You have burnt out. So that is when you need to listen to your body. You need to listen to your mind and look after your health. So when I felt that way, I decided to change my strategies around. Sorry, 1 second. Let me just go. I don't know if you can hear the voice. The kids are making too much noise. I've been there now, and the noise is still continuing. 1 second. Let me just remind them again. Coming back. Sorry, my apologies. I think, I don't know if I'll get up again, but sometimes when the noise is too much, I have to get up and ask them to minimize their voices. I'm back again. Okay, where were we? I'm just picking up my notepad. Mm, so, yeah, so we are talking about burnt out, isn't it? So, when I felt that burnt out, I decided to look at my posting strategies because I wanted to maintain the consistencies. So I decided to change some of my routines. So instead of sitting doing my videos every day, I decided to use batch filming. If I'm doing my research, instead of focusing on one topic, why don't I why don't I one topic, maybe talk about 5 different titles on that topic. 5 different titles are the same as 5 different messages on that title alone in one sit and in one research. I'll research on one topic, but the research I got my ideas from vidIQ. But with those ideas, when I'm doing my research, I break them down maybe into 5 titles with 5 different messages. So that is what I did first. And then looking at the weekends, because weekends I do live streaming on Sundays. So on Sundays, I ensure that, sorry, excuse me, I don't get to post any videos. I will use the live streaming as part of the part of my challenge. And then on Saturdays, even though I'm doing my recording, and that is when I do my cookings as well. I said, so why don't I use the cooking session as one of my days as well? So I use the ingredients to do my posting so that I won't get to miss a date. And then sometimes when I go out and about, if I see anything interesting, I will use that. I take those pictures and then use it as a posting as well, just to minimize my sitting down and doing videos. So that was one of the strategies I put aside. So weekend, I don't need to post any videos. It's just for me to do the live streaming or posting any interesting topic. So, but I make sure that the Mondays to Fridays, at least I do post a meaningful topic, something of value, something that people love to watch, is very educational. People will learn from that. That is how I planned my posting challenge. So since I changed my strategies to that, then I started seeing improvement on my mental health well-being, and the stress start minimizing. I've got the weekends spending it with my family. So that is how I change my strategies, my posting strategies. And this helps me greatly to achieve my challenge without giving up. So as I'm talking now Today is my last day of my posting challenge. And I did post a video this morning, which was my last posting. I think that was when I explained everything that went well, what hasn't went well. So that is when I gave the feedback of my posting challenge, if it's worth it. So I'll just give you the answer. Yes, it does worth it. It was hard. It was challenging, but it works well for me. I really acquired a massive improvement. My skills was improved on editing, on filming, on skills. Now I got to do batch filming, and one sitting I can film 2, 3, up to 4 videos or 5 sometimes. And then I got the rest of the time. So I did schedule myself greatly. I learned a lot to improve now. So now, my plan now, since today is the last day of my posting challenge, my routine is going to be changed again. If you ask me if I will do this posting challenge again, I will say that I will give it a thought. I think I need a break first. I need to have a break, and then I will think of when I will do it again. I might do it in the future, but not now. For now, I need to rest. I need to rest myself because I did work very, very hard. I did push myself very, very hard as I'm talking now. So I need that break first. So my posting routine for now, as of today, before I think I was posting, before I set up the posting challenge, I was posting 5 times a day, Mondays to Friday. That was how I was posting. And the reason why I was posting that, because I wanted to acquire the subscribers. Like I said, I wasn't getting subscribers. It was stuck on 71 only. And I was aiming for 1,000 subscribers so that I can reach my monetization criteria. So that was when I was doing the 5 days, even though I was getting 1 and 1 subscribers, it wasn't that great. But when I did that challenge on a daily basis, posting consistencies every single day, now I've got the maximum, even over the criteria, which is I've got more than 3,000 subscribers, and the watch time hours is still increasing. I think it's going up to 2,000 watch hours now. So I will still continue, but now I'm going to reduce my posting days. So as from today, I will cut down my posting to, instead of 5 days posting, which I used to do before I set up my 32 days posting challenge. Now I will be posting 3 times a week. I'll leave it for Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. That is when I will be doing my posting now. That is 3 days a week. And for the live streaming on weekends, that is on Saturdays and Sundays, that is when I will be doing my live streaming. It will still stay the same. Today, because it's the new year, I wasn't meant to do a live, but because I wanted to share my experience for my posting challenge and also to wish everyone Happy New Year, that is why I do this live streaming. So from now on weekends, Saturdays and Sundays, I'll continue to do my live streaming, which starts from 11:30. So we will still stick on our time frame, which is 11:30 to do our live streaming. That is Saturdays and Sundays. And then weekdays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, I will be posting my valued videos. So if you're watching me, please, thank you so much for watching me. And please don't forget to tell me where you're watching from. And also, please don't forget to tell me what you have achieved so far from 2024 and what is your plan for this 2025. So leave your comments on the comment section below. Let me know where you're coming from and what is your plan and what you have achieved. And also the platform is open if you want to share any of your ideas or knowledge. So the platform is open for everyone. So this is my new routine now of posting. It won't be on an everyday now. It will be 3 days a week, and then weekends live streaming. Okay, so I think that is it from my my plan for this year. And the last plan I will share is for me to become a full-time content creator in the coming years. That is my plan. That is what I'm heading for, to become a full-time content creator. And looking at, I will be the first person, I will be the happiest person to come and tell you when I've decided to quit my job to become a full-time YouTuber. But it won't be now. That will be when when I've already acquired a lot of money from YouTube. Because as I said, even if you're monetized now, it's not immediately you get monetized that you will receive that huge amount of money. The money will still come, but it won't be enough for your needs because we all have needs. So when that time comes, I'll be the happiest person to come and share with you all. So tell me what you thought. So I'm still waiting. I think now I need to keep quiet. I've been talking now for more than an hour now. So I think I will leave it up to you to share your ideas. Whatever you write down there, I will come and respond to that. Now I need to go and make myself a cup of tea. I think I've talked too much, isn't it? It's time for me to be quiet now and leave the floor for you guys. So I'll see you in the next 5 minutes. Let me go and make myself a cup of tea. So feel free to leave the chat, to leave your comment on the comment, what you want us to discuss. If you have anything in mind or you have any question, say it on the comment section below. So when I come back, I'll respond to that. If you want to know anything about YouTube, any Q&A, I'm more than happily to respond to that. So leave your comments there. When I come back in the next 5 minutes, I'm going to respond to that comment. So I'll see you shortly. Okay? What have gone wrong? What have I done? Sorry. I think I pressed something. Okay. I'll see you back in the next 5 minutes. Let me go and do something for myself. You know, in the UK, the weather is very, very cold. So I'm shivering as I'm talking now because I haven't got any jumper on. So it's cold here. Let me go and have some hot drinks. Then I'll see you back. Sorry, my apologies. I was really, really cold. Even my ears, I can feel it. I needed this. We are, we are on winter. I don't know why I'm feeling so cold. Even the heater is still on. I'm still cold. I checked outside. It's freezing cold. So I needed a hot drink. God, it's cold. Hmm. Join me to drink my hot drink. Join me. Wow. I think I felt a little bit better now. It's cold. We are in the winter. So tell me where you're calling from or where are you watching from? Tell me what the weather looks like. Is it cold? Is it hot? Or is it just okay? Let me know in the comment. Mm. Mm. You know, when you're feeling cold, your ears, my ears were like feeling kind of, what's the feeling like? It's not achy. You know, when you're in the cold and then you started feeling that itchiness on your ears, like they are numbness. I was feeling numbness and even my throat. When I was talking, I was feeling like a bit of pain. I said, no, I need to go and make myself a hot drink. And when the hot drink is going down, you felt like when you are in the ice, like when you drop yourself in the ice and then immediately come from that ice, you know, you felt numbness. And when you put hot water on, that feeling, that is what I'm feeling now. It's very cold. Trust me, it's cold. I'll give myself another 5 minutes, then I'll feel free to talk. I'll be okay to talk more. I'm still waiting. I want to hear this time from you guys. I have talked for the past 1 hour, and now is your turn to share. What was your achievement for the period of 2024? And what you want to achieve, or what is your plan for this 2025? So I'm still waiting. I'm not going to talk anymore. We'll stay here for maybe for the next half an hour. I'll stay here and wait for whoever wants to share their idea. So I left some comment on the comment side. So I'm waiting for response. So whilst I'm drinking my tea, I'm still waiting for that response to happen. Until then, let me enjoy my tea. Want to enjoy? You can come and have some tea. If you're having cold or you are feeling cold where you are, come and join me. I'm warming myself. See, I'm even putting my hands around to warm my hands just to show you how serious it is. I'm drinking tea, by the way. I don't usually drink teas. I'm a coffee person. I love drinking coffee. You know what I've observed so much? I've always made these silly mistakes, but I think I need to be honest now. But I'll still continue to make those mistakes because I'm kind of like maybe used to that. What I've observed so far when I'm doing my videos and also when I'm doing my live, instead of me watching on the cameras or the webcam, I like watching my face down. If you see my eyes, always my eyes, like when you're watching my videos, you always see that my eyes looks down. When I got to realize, when I've already made the videos and start watching it, when I'm doing my editing, that's when I realized my eyes were not on the camera. I still got that consciousness, but when it comes to shooting my videos, I like watching my own face rather than watching on the camera. Now that I'm watching on the camera, which is up, it means I'm not watching myself. I'm not watching my face. I'm watching on the camera. So maybe if you are watching me, you can see that I'm watching you. But it's quite really hard. I think that's the other thing I need to try to improve myself. Even when I'm shooting the video, sometimes I intend to, when I'm using, because now I'm using the laptop to do my live. Because the laptop, I kind of find it very difficult if I'm shooting my videos, because sometimes trying to edit on the laptop is kind of difficult to do. But with the videos, it gives you a very strong tendency to edit, because the editing app doesn't download on my laptop. It's only on my phone, my mobile phone. So that's why I like shooting on my phone. And when you're shooting on your phone, when you're doing videos on phone, you put it, how do you call it? Is it land scale? Yeah, land scale. You put it land scale. And when you put it land scale, the camera is on this side, but I like watching in the middle. So when you watch in the middle, it's like you're not watching directly towards the camera. So I will try my best to see if I can improve on that, watching on the camera rather than watching on my face. I think I'll try. I'll try my best to do that, like the way I'm doing now. Now I'm watching on the webcam. So I'll continue doing that now, as from now on. My apologies to all those who are watching me, seeing that I'm not watching you. I'm not doing it meaningfully. It's just that every time I'm watching, I thought when I'm watching myself, I'm watching on the camera, people will see me. So my apologies to all those who are watching my videos if I'm not watching directly to you. It's not intentionally. So let me continue with my tea before it goes cold. I think I just like talking, isn't it? I did said I'm not gonna say a word until I see any comment from the comment section there from your side. But I keep forgetting myself by talking. Now I'm going to shh and wait for those comments there, and then I'll respond. Give me all your answers. Give me all your questions. I'm ready to answer them. Whatever the question is, don't be afraid and don't be shy to leave it down there. I'm ready to respond to that. My apology, that was my doorbell, but the kids will go and open. I think. Let me go and check and see who is that. Who was that? What? Okay. I'm still waiting. Fuad? Fuad? 1 second. Fuad?
Yeah.
Can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Because I don't want to go out. I'll give you the money.
Okay.
For buying cassava because I feel cold at the moment. It's a big cassava, eh?
Yeah.
Also cassava before.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, cassava and yam, and then yabas, our cook and prawns.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like you money, eh?
Yes.
Yeah. Good cassava. Sometimes you can check some of the way it's soft. You don't put it. So make sure you touch everywhere and it's strong. Yeah, makes the person really go by to get it for you. So two cassava, one yam, and then yabas.
Okay.
Make sure you touch them. When they're soft, that means they don't spoil.
Okay.
Make sure they're hard. Yeah, let them choose for you.
Alright.
The big one, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. How much?
Two cassava.
Yeah.
And one yam.
Okay.
But big one them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And with yabas. Sorry, I got distracted a lot today, isn't it? Because this is not my usual date that I do posting. Oh, that was a nice tea. Mm-hmm. Now I felt much better now. I felt much better. You know, one of my do you know one of my advice on one of my advice on some of my videos was always listen to your body. Self-care is very important. Despite you are a YouTuber and you want to say consistencies, you want to be posting videos and you are great at it, you're doing very well, and you still want to maintain that your consistencies. But sometimes you need to listen to your body. Look after your health, look after your well-being. When you push yourself, and then at the same time, you start feeling that burnt down, you started feeling something, your body is telling you to slow down, listen to that. Listen to your body and you slow down. It is okay sometimes to even take time off. Like what just happened now, I was doing my work. I was giving my ideas there. I was sharing my experience so far, what has worked well for me. But at the same time, due to the environment, the climate in my room is getting cold, despite the heater is on. And then I started feeling, first it was my ears. I started feeling like my ears were getting like how to say numb. They are feeling very numb. and itchy. And then my throat was feeling a bit achy. And then I was feeling a bit, I wasn't shivery, but I was feeling the cold, like the cold is entering me. That is why I said, no, I need to take the time off first. Look after myself, look after my health. Let me go and make a cup of tea. So this is how you minimize burnt out as well. When you feel your body is telling you something, listen to that. It's okay to take that time out. Go and have some time out, fresh air, whatever it is. Just take your eyes away from the computer or maybe whatever you're doing. Just take your time off there. And then go and look after your well being. Your well being comes first. Because without your well being, you can't do anything. So take good care of yourself. Look after yourself first before you can do any other thing else. So that was what just happened. When I'm getting off and on, is to take that time off from the screen and allow viewers there to also share their own ideas. If there's any answers or any questions to respond to, I will give it there. So it is okay sometimes to take that time off and allow the audience to engage with you. So I'm still waiting. I think we're gonna give ourselves maybe 10 more minutes before we can call it to an end. So I'll leave it for 10 minutes to hear any response from there. And then we can call it for a day. So as from today, I'll just do a recap of what has been discussed today. So I've set up my plan. Like I said, my posting challenge has come to an end today. So now, starting from next week, I will be posting 3 times a day. That is weekdays. And then I do my live streaming on weekends now. That is 2 weekends, both Saturdays and Sundays at 11:30. I will do my live streaming and then posting 3 days a week. So it's still covered. And when I was posting like 5 days a day, 5 days, no, sorry, not 5 days a day. So it was almost similar what I used to do before I set up the challenge. I used to post 5 times a week, 5 times a week, not a day. Remind you, it's not a day. So I used to post 5 times a week, which is Mondays to Friday. The only changes I did now, instead of posting 5 times a day, Mondays to Friday, now I'm posting 3 times a day plus 2 live streaming. So I'm still within my 5 days uploading videos. So I'm still doing the 5. So the only changes is I'm doing live streaming now rather than posting. So this is a way of scheduling your time as well. And live streaming really helps improve your watch time hours. So when you're doing your videos, ensure that you include live streaming. Live streaming will boost your watch time hours. And but the only way you can be eligible to do live streaming, if this is your first time on YouTube, if you're a new YouTuber, first thing first, you need to have a minimum of 50 subscribers. Have those 50 minimum subscribers, then you are eligible enough to do live streaming. And if you haven't got those subscribers, maybe you can follow my path, what I did, by um, downloading short videos from other websites or other social medias, but make sure you do some reaction onto those shots. Please don't upload those shots original on your channel. You will get copyright strike. And if you have copyright strikes up to 3 times, YouTube will delete your channel and you won't get it back. But if you do some reactions on those shorts and like you change the titles of the short, you either remove the sound system, you put it mute, or you change the sound that comes with it. You use the music that YouTube recommend for us to use. If you do that and you change any form of writings and you do some reactions on those videos, because those interesting videos has the tendencies to go really far, and then you will got a lot of subscribers as well as views. That is when you will get your subscribers, and then that will give you the opportunity to do your live streaming when you get up to 50 subscribers. Then you can also do your live like the way I'm doing mine now. So that is a way to get your subscribers. But when the time comes, remind you, if you are doing those short, maybe by doing those shorts, you got your subscribers, the amount that YouTube requires, which is the 1,000 subscribers. This is just a bit of warning before we can conclude our stream. If you get up to 1,000 subscribers when you're doing those shorts, yes, you can get the tendency of getting to 1,000 subscribers. It depends. The shorts that you're doing, if they are very interested enough, people will subscribe a lot and they will come again to be watching those shorts. And when you get to 1,000 subscribers, but the only thing is, when you reach because to get watch hours, that's the most difficult part of it. To get your watch hours is very, very difficult. I think I will make a video on how you can maximize your watch time hours. It's very, very difficult. But when you get your 4,000 watch hours plus your 1,000 subscribers, I will advise you to delete those shorts before you can apply for monetization, because those shorts are not your short. You won't get approved of being monetization. So I will advise, whilst you are doing those short, you will do your long form videos as well. So even if those shorts that you're doing, you acquire the because when you're doing short, okay, I made there's another thing you need to be aware. You know, the watch hours, there are two criteria. If you're doing your long form videos, that is when you will the eligibility is 4,000 watch hours. But if you're doing short, you got the short side column, so you have to have like 10 million watch hours. So it's not 1 million, you know, 2 million. So it's not even in the thousands. You have to have 10 million watch hours before you are eligible to be monetized. So with those short you're uploading, if they are not your short, they are somebody else's short. Despite the reaction you've already made on those shorts, the changes you've made on those shorts, if those shorts get you up to 10 millions watch hours, you're not qualified. You will still not be qualified enough. you're not qualified enough to be monetized. So make sure when you are doing short, make sure those shorts are your own. If they are not your own, delete all of them. So don't focus. If you're doing short and those short get you up to the 10 million watch hours, don't depend on those shorts to be monetized, because they are not your short. You won't qualify to be monetized. So you have to look at your long form videos to get you 4,000 watch hour. Pardon me. To get 4,000 watch hour. When you go that, then you are qualified, as long as they are your own videos. Then you are qualified to be monetized. But make sure before you monetize, delete all those shorts which are not your own. And any videos that get you copyright strike, make sure you delete all of them before you can apply. You see, I made a mistake again. Sorry to cut in. I've been watching my face rather than watching on the camera. I see, I think I'm used to this. So my apologies. I'm not intentionally doing that. So, okay, where am I? So before you can monetize, make sure you delete any videos you know that these videos is not for yours. These videos is not yours. Make sure you delete all of them before you can apply for monetization. And the last one again, before you can apply for monetization, make sure you check on all your videos. If they don't have anything that strike the community guidelines, please make sure you delete that video, whatever video that is against YouTube community guidelines. Make sure you delete that video before you can apply for monetization, because it's better to apply once and get it right, rather than when you applied and then YouTube said, oh, there are some other mistakes that you've done on your videos. And then before you can apply again, it will take you like up to, I think, 3 months before you can apply. And that's a long time to wait. Especially the monetization time frame is within a year. When you started uploading, YouTube is counting for you to up to a year. So if they said you are not eligible, you have to wait for another 3 months. And those 3 months ended your year that you should have been applied for your monetization. You have to start back, because your watch time hour will reduce. I think, yes, your watch time hour will reduce. Then you have to start all over again. You have to try again to maximize those watch hours. So be very, very mindful. So this is the last advice I will give you. Before you can monetize, make sure that you delete any videos that they are not your own. Make sure all the videos that you're monetizing for, they are appropriate to the YouTube community guidelines. And make sure that you've got the full potential watch time hour and your subscribers, because you don't want to apply, then they rejected your application. Then you have to wait for 3 months. Although you will appeal, but mostly it's low chances for you to be positive with your appeal, or to get that positive answer for your appeal. So before that can happen, so it's better to do it the right way. So when you apply once, you get your monetization there and there. Okay, so that's my last advice for today. I think we will end it here till next weekend. We can see again. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave your comments on the comment section below and tell me what your thoughts are, and what are your experience, what are your plans, and what are your achievements for 2024, and what are your plans for this 2025. Once again, I wish everybody a happy new year, long life and good health for all of us. I'll see you on the next video.